Hey, welcome to WeatherWise. It's an all-new version of our EHAB platform to help you manage weather risk on your construction projects. So you'll notice the dashboard now has three big tabs. Tab 1, there's a video. You'll be watching this video. This is where you should start. Get started, if you hover over it, will take you to now some quick actions that you can take. So ultimately, everything revolves around creating locations and sites. So I've already created and selected one in Chicago. But if I use the X here, I can get rid of all of these filters, or I can go just back to the project, or I can go back to the division and see what are the other projects within this division. But for now, I'm just going to click create a new site. And this is where you can then enter a site name, enter a postcode, for example, London. And you can also zoom out and drag the icon around now. So if you want to just find the place you're nearby and then go and identify exactly where you need to be, then you can do that. All you need now is a name. And if you wish, when you're creating your site, you can select which project and division you want that site to be nestled within. Otherwise, we'll just auto create one for you. Then below, there's a quick action menu around the different reports that you can get and just an explanation about what is needed when. So for getting started, all you need is a site location, and you can get historic data and a downtime summary. The quick actions menu is also where you can create a site, create a project, create a division. This might help you manage things as you start to grow your organization. Okay, there's a home button, so that can always take you back here. The reports tab shows you all the different reports that we currently have. And at the moment they're at 0 out of 0. But if I head over to the historic weather analysis, which is just going to give me some data, I'm going to select my Anywhere project. And this has now unlocked my ability to pay credits for this item. So if I want to, I can pay up front annually, and that will result in 120 credits being provided to my account for this report, and that will be £7 per month. Or I can just pay monthly, cancel at any time, and pay £10 a month. It's up to you. This is going to then give you various data for that site location that you can then export for reports, for understanding the weather patterns in that location. Everything on each report page has a little configure your report. So at the moment, this is one step completed, because I've selected one location. On some of the other reports, there are multiple steps. So if I head over to the plan impact summary, which is the standard EHAB analysis of your plan to give you a number of weather days, as you can see here, the model will run and it will provide you with a max, a min, number of days that you could add to your plan in terms of time risk allowance and contingency. And we'll give you various graphs of information as well at a high level. But you can see that I've only got 1 of 5 steps completed. So I've selected a site. Step 2 is to then review the weather rules. Step 3 is to import a plan. Step 4 is to assign the categories in that plan. And then step 5 is simulate. Once you've completed all those steps, then you will be able to see data in this space. There'll be a little video up here as well, which will help you identify what you need to do. And if you want, there is more information. So if you want to go into detail about exactly what this page is showing you, then all of that text here at the top of the page will help you do that. Under integrations, it's a similar story. You have to follow the steps, and then you'll be able to access your calendars either for P6, for Asta, or for any of your QSRA software as well. Everything revolves around this configure your report bar at the top. So make sure you have it open so you can see what is going on and see which steps you need to take next. In the top right hand corner is your menu. There's now an expanded set of things in here. So if you go to settings, you can switch between metric and imperial. Billing and credits is self-explanatory, but this is where you can see all of the modules that you currently have locked or unlocked, and you can see your transaction history. So if you need your invoices, then they are available here. Admin dashboard similarly allows you to manage the different parts of your organization. So if you've just created your project and just logged into our platform, then you'll just be you in your organization. But of course, you may start to add users, create new divisions, and this is where you can delete and change and edit who owns what projects and what permissions they have. So the final thing I'll say is that each of the different user types have different levels of permissions. So org admins can do everything. They can add more org admins, they can add more projects, etc. Division admins can only do so within their division. So they may add as many projects as they want in their division. A project admin can add as many users as they want to the project. And planners, all they can do is upload plans and change plans. And then guests are view only. You can also see your credits usage in here, and who are the org users and what are the actions that are being taken. So there's lots of different ways where you can see what is happening in your organization. That's been an intro to the new EHAB platform, WeatherWise. Let me know if you have any questions and we'll be happy to help.